caught up with Teddy Bridgewater, the Vikings rookie quarterback, earlier, and I asked him, now that he's a pro, I think we got to go with Ted Bridgewater.
No, I don't approve of that one.
No?
No, I'll stick to Teddy.
It just means business, though, when you say I'm Ted Bridgewater.
Hey, my real name is actually Theodore. That sounds more professional, but, Teddy sounds more athletic.
You think Theodore sounds a little slower? Teddy sounds faster?
Yeah.
All right. Did you ever get down in this process? When March and April, when you're reading all this stuff, where all of a sudden you start to drop maybe even out of the first round?
There was never a moment where I got down because I knew that, I was in a special situation and, this entire process, it was a learning process also. So I learned a lot about myself and, my character and who I really am. So there was never a moment where I got down because I knew that it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, so I was just going to make the most of it.
What are you thinking as you're getting close to the end of the first round?
Hey, I'm thinking that phone better ring sometime.
Who's holding the phone at the time?
The phone is actually sitting on the table, and I'm just on Twitter and on Instagram just trying to buy some time.
Was there any chance that Cleveland was taking you? Had they been in contact with you?
There was a chance, but, I actually told my agent that, that's not the place where I wanted to be.
Really?
Yeah. Throughout this entire process, I felt comfortable, with the Minnesota Vikings from every visit that I had with the team. It was a family environment, and the players, great guys, great group of guys. So I felt comfortable wanting to play here. I
was told by somebody in the interviewing process with the Browns that you said you were going to make everybody pay that passed on you, and the Browns loved that. Is that accurate, what happened in the interview process?
Yeah, it's somewhat accurate. Sure. Coach Zimmer, he loves guys that play with a chip on their shoulders. So, I just continue to stay within my character, but at the same time, I know my mindset. But
I don't know how you go through this, and they start nitpicking your size, that you're not that tall, you're not that physical. Are you going to be able to hold up? Did he play in cold weather games? I mean, it for a kid. I mean, what are you, 21? That's hard to process that, I would think.
Yeah, it's hard to process, but at the same time, I feel that I'm built differently, and I'm a tough guy mentally and physically. So, everything that's been said or that was being said, I was able to embrace it and continue to move on at the same time. And, look at me now. I'm a Minnesota Viking.
He's Teddy Bridgewater, Theodore Bridgewater, joining us in the Dan Patrick Show. What number are you going to have with Minnesota?
I'm going to continue to wear number 5.
I like that. How did you celebrate after the draft?
I went back to the hotel and went right to sleep.
Wait, come on.
Hey, I was pretty tired. It was a long night, a long night in the green room, so I was pretty exhausted. So I just went back to the hotel and crashed.
How was that when you went to pick out the Cadillac for your mom?
It was pretty cool, being able to choose from the different colors of pink. And, Cadillac did a great job of just helping out throughout the entire process and, opening doors for my family and I.
That's cool. Are you in Minnesota now?
Yes, I
am. How big is that playbook?
It's just pretty huge. The first install is.
Is it on your iPad?
Yes, it is.
Oh, man. You got to carry that iPad with you at all times.
At all times.
Yeah, you can't get that lost. Now, is the job open for you to compete to start week 1 with the Vikings?
That's something that the coaching staff, and they haven't discussed yet. But I have been told that, when the coaches feel that I'm comfortable and I show that, I'm competing at a high level, that, I'll be in consideration for the starting job.
Have you met Adrian Peterson yet?
Not yet.
Okay, here's a suggestion. Do not use your throwing hand to shake his hand. He will crush it.
Yeah, I'll be prepared.
No, just give some dap. I'm telling you, Teddy, just some dap.
I'll give him a little fist pound.
Yes, because he's taken me down before. Do you go back to that pro day at all and revisit and say, that wasn't me, or how did that happen that I was so good on film in games and then I get to my pro day?
Not at all, because I try not to live in the past. I can't fix what happened in the past, but what I can do is learn from it and continue to move forward and try to become a better player. So, I never go back to the pro day because, it's something that I can't control. It's something that I can't fix.
But how do we value that? I've said at the combine or pro day, I don't care. I wanted to know what you did in a game, and I saw enough in your games to say you can play. You can be a quarterback in the NFL. So what should we take away from a pro day or the combine?
Honestly, I can't even tell you because, pro day is just another chance for you to just showcase your talents in front of the scouts, in front of coaches, GMs, and owners. So it's a pretty big day also, but, I can't tell you how much to value or what to take away from it.
You got winter clothes?
Oh, yeah, I'm prepared.
No, you're not. You're from Florida.
Yeah, I'm from Florida, but, that doesn't mean anything. I'm in Minnesota right now, and I'm prepared.
And you're playing outdoors.
Yep, for the next 2 years, and we're going to use that to our advantage and make the best of it.
Here's another suggestion. Watch the movie Fargo. Okay?
Okay.
If you watch the movie Fargo just for the weather, that'll get you prepared there for Minnesota. And
I'll make sure I watch it.
Hey, congrats! I root for you, and I'm glad you found a place that you're happy. Thank you, Teddy.
Thanks. No problem, Dan.
Teddy Bridgewater, Vikings rookie quarterback, and probably going to get some run as the starting quarterback there.